Om. 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 So, you want to know about Jupiter and Ketu? I think I've done enough for that. Well, so what happens when Jupiter and Ketu come together in one house? What is Ketu? Headless planet, doesn't think. It just wants moksha. It wants enlightenment. It wants to let go of things. It wants to teach you about, not being materialistic in life. Because if you are, it'll take that away when that time comes. When Ketu Dasha comes. Ketu is about confusion. Ketu is about detachment from things that you love the most. What is Jupiter? Oh, and Ketu, spirituality. Jupiter, spirituality, religion, God, righteous path. All the main source of life. Your kids, your wife, your health, your wealth. That's Jupiter. When these two come together, you become very, very in tune with nature. You become very in tune with yourself. This is a good combination if you want to be religious and spiritual in life. If you want to understand what God is, if you want to understand what religion is, if you want to understand the essence of human nature, this is a very good combination. This is one of the very powerful combination. If you want to teach a religious or spiritual subject in school or, independently, this is a very good combination for that. You run into, Jupiter represents your teachers, your gurus, people who show you wisdom. And when Ketu comes in contact with Jupiter in one house, it brings you teacher who will bring you wisdom. It will bring about teachers who will show you the spiritual side of life, who will show you about enlightenment. So if you are looking for enlightenment and you're looking for a guru with this combination, you will definitely find it. You will definitely find it. Not now, maybe when the time has come, when your Jupiter or Ketu Dasha is coming, the planetary time period in Vedic astrology. When it comes, you will run into somebody who will guide you. That there will be a time before your death where you will find that spiritualness. But depending upon the house and the sign that these guys are placed in, you will experience the enlightenment in those houses. Let's say if this combination is in the 7th house. Even though Ketu there destroys the marriage, but Jupiter saves it. And what it does, it brings a very philosophical and spiritual husband or wife. If it's in the 5th house, you have a very spiritual connection with your children. You will teach your children about not being materialistic. You will tell them about the reality of life. Now, you guys might think that, okay, this is something very good, this is seems like a very good combination for spirituality, but however, remember, in order to gain something, you have to give up something always. And spirituality is the opposite of having a normal, materialistic, normal family life. So and remember, Ketu is a negative planet. It's not like it's benefit, It is, in this day and era, it is a negative planet because it takes away your material things, takes away the things you want, in your life. So what this does, it makes a person very critical of their children. Because especially when this is in the 5th house or 11th house or 9th house, they are always criticizing their children because they want their children to strive to that spiritual enlightenment state. They want them to become aware of life as they are. So when their child is young and child is playing around, he wants to do this, he wants to get this toy, that toy, but parent becomes really critical of it. It's like, no. These toys are useless. They are using child labor to make these toys. Do you really want these toys? And the child just becomes like, man, who did I come in contact with? So in a way, it does, there's a tug of war between a child and a parent, but after a certain age, when the child becomes mature and understands spirituality, that's when they're like, oh, I see what my mom or dad was trying to tell me. All right, maybe you're right. So up until the age of maturity, they will, feel like my parents were very critical of me. Okay, they will be very irritated in not being able to find a spiritual guru, because Ketu is about struggle. It's a negative planet. It's a headless planet that doesn't see, doesn't think, and is going in all directions. And with Jupiter looking for wisdom, it takes Jupiter in all sorts of places. So this person might believe in astrology 1 year, might believe in meditation for the next 5 years, might believe in actual God for the next 10 years, until they finally realize what exactly they want. So yes, there is a struggle with this. Yeah, like I said, if it's in the 7th house, you're going to get a very spiritual husband who doesn't care for material things, who doesn't care about the children. So if you are, as a woman, have this, your husband will be like, I don't want to take care of the kids, you do it. I don't want to work, you do it, because I'm very spiritual. And yeah, you got what you wished for, but not good in the material world. Not good in this present world, as we call it. Okay? So guys, this was my analysis on Ketu and Jupiter conjunction. If you're new to my channel, subscribe above. Otherwise, my Ketu is going to be chasing your Jupiter for life. And if you want to know more about astrology, check out the link below in the description section. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow with Jupiter and Saturn conjunction. All right, see you. Oh.